then will contact them and we'll go from there. But that'll disappear in just a minute. Is he speaking?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, is your name Nicholas Matthew Foost?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in. This is Abigail Hornstra versus Nicholas Foost, case number 2218992. And the record should reflect Mr. Foost is appearing by video from Otsego County Jail. We have Ms. Krause here today, present by video on behalf of friend of the court. Mr. Foost, you're before the court today for because you failed to appear for a hearing back in December of 2023 to show cause why you should not be held in contempt for your failure to comply with child support payments. Do you understand why you're before the court today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Ms. Krause, what is the friend of the court's position on this case today?
On September 7th of 2023, the defendant was found in contempt and sentenced to 30 days of work camp. On December 8th, Sergeant Talent contacted me in regards to the defendant not completing his sentence. Information from work camp indicated he reported from September 12th through October 2nd, which would leave 50 days not completed. Friend of the court would ask the defendant to be committed to jail for 15 days due to his failure to complete the 30 days of work camp, and that he be able to purge the commitment at any time with a payment of $1,050.
All right, thank you. Mr. Foost, were you able to hear that?
Yes, Your Honor, I was. And I do have some stuff to talk about the case and everything.
Okay, go ahead.
So I have not been in Otsego County. Also, with the work camp, I was told to leave by work camp officer. I want to say it was Keller. She told me to leave because you're all set. And I said, is there anything else that needs to be done? She said, no. So Sergeant Officer Keller told me to leave work camp because it was all done and over with, because I've paid it. I've done everything I needed to do on it. And she was always picking me up and dropping me off from the house here in Gaylord. So I don't understand how work camp wasn't done. But with Abigail Hornstra, on the other hand, there is reports of her sleeping in a van, her being homeless, not working. Her grandparents are taking care of the kid, and she's bouncing in between Petoskey and here. She's always showing up at my dad's house when I told her not to. She's trying to break the PPO on me, trying to bring me into it. I got messages on my phone and everything from her trying to get me to message her to break the PPO. She's trying to set me up. She's called, my mom has paperwork that she's trying to terminate my rights. And I didn't terminate them. I didn't fill out any paperwork for them. I didn't know anything of this. So as of right now, she's sleeping in a car for the past 6 months, and her grandparents are taking care of the child. How do I know? From all spring and everything, all the times that I've paid child support, and it's coming out of my check from work down in Hale. And I was working for the Greenbush Market, paying $60 every 2 weeks. I was actually doing good, trying to keep my head clean so I can, in the end, possibly see and have my son. And she's doing all this just to set me up, just so I can violate the PPO and everything. And I have like 8 witnesses that say that she's doing it.
Okay. Have you done anything about that since before you got arrested here?
I've been trying to, and nobody's given me any help. I've been trying to since December.
Okay. So you haven't
Nobody's
done
helping
anything,
me. Nobody's answering my calls. Nobody's doing anything.
okay, all right. You were ordered to do 30 days in the work camp, right?
Yeah, and I thought I did.
So you're telling me that you don't know how many days you did in the work camp?
I just went there, showed up, cut grass, and gone.
So you're telling me you don't know the difference between 15 days and 30 days?
I just wait for them to tell me when time is to go.
Okay,
They're the boss.
you're supposed to do, you're supposed to do 30 days, and you think because somebody tells you allegedly after 15 days that you're done, that means you don't have to do the extra 15 days?
I didn't know because she's the corrections officer that runs the place. I've never done work camp. I've never seen her. That's the first time ever being inside work camp.
Okay,
Only thing I've done is community service at the animal shelter.
you didn't think to say, well, I've only done 15 days and I was supposed to do 30, so maybe there's something wrong here?
I wasn't keeping track. That part was my fault, yes. But I'm one of those people that it's like a job. She's the boss. She tells me to go, you're done. I go, don't say any words about it.
All right,
But right now I have a house. I have a good paying job that's apparently taking the money out of the checks and sending it every week because I get paid weekly. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. I'm just trying to keep my head clean.
okay.
I'm not getting in trouble. My last thing with interactions with the police officer was the last day at work camp. Ever since then, I've stayed clean. I'm doing what I need to do. I've been paying child support and all that just so I can hopefully
Is there a reason why
have
you
my
didn't show
job and
up
keep
for the
it.
hearing in December? Is there a reason why you didn't show up for the hearing in December?
I didn't know about it because I wasn't in town and my mail goes to my mom's house and I was downstate working at Greenbush Market. I was paying child support during that court hearing.
So you didn't bother to ask your mom?
I didn't
Do I
know.
have any mail, nothing like
No,
that?
because my stepdad was dying. I didn't want to interfere with her and my stepdad literally kicked me out of the house. So I
Okay.
was homeless and then I moved down to Hale and I got a job. I got my own 2 feet. Have my own house. That's a 2-bedroom, 2-door garage house. I'm just waiting for the people to move out so I can move in.
Your Honor,
Well, yeah, go ahead.
on December 11th, the defendant had contact with me and we went over the hearing that he was to appear for on December 20th. He was also indicated to contact work camp to go over what monies were still due and to verify and return information to me that he completed work camp. And that was not done.
All right, Mr. Foos, what's your excuse for that?
That I don't know. I don't remember it.
Okay. All right,
Because
well, I mean, you've got.
My life's been so rough that
Yeah.
I've had a big head injury
Yeah,
where I was in the hospital for like 6 months
yeah,
and I had 4 staples across and 3 stitches.
yeah. Okay, well, you've got a lot of reasons and a lot of excuses for not doing any of the things you're supposed to do. You are gonna finish
I
doing
did
your
try
work.
calling Keller.
I'm sure you did. Sure you did. And I'm sure there was some reason why you weren't able to do that. So what we're gonna do going forward today is you're gonna serve out the rest of your time in work camp. And so Ms. Kraus, if you can do an order that reflects the time that's left, I'll sign that today. And then after that, Ms. Kraus, is there another hearing that we need to set going forward? Because it sounds like there's some arrears here of at least $1,050, right?
Yes, his arrears balance is actually $4,502.39.
Okay, so do you want to set this for a hearing before the referee on that?
Yeah, I can do that. Do you need a specific date or is it okay to identify it in the order sent to you?
I think if it's possible to get it on the docket while we still have a hold of Mr. Foust through the work camp program, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, can you give me 1 second to look?
Sure.
Thank you. Your Honor, July 17th at 9 a.m. with referee legal.
Okay. And if you can provide notice of that to Mr. Foust at the jail, so that we know that he got it.
Will do.
Okay. So Mr. Foust, we're going to give you paperwork to explain to you what's going to happen going forward. And you need to make sure that you appear for that hearing in July. You'll be given written notice of the date and time of that hearing. So there shouldn't be any reason why we're going to hand deliver it to you. So there shouldn't be any reason why you don't have notice of it. And then we'll go forward from there. Ms. Kraus, anything further that we need to address today?
No, I believe we're all set.
Okay. All right. That's all for
Your
today.
Honor,
Thank
I
you.
got one thing.
But
Are you able, how do I actually start where the money I'm paying for child support? What do I gotta do to make sure it's going to my kid? And what do I gotta do about my kid being taken care of the grandparents when I'm the father of the kid?
yeah, so I'm the judge in this case. I can't give you legal advice about what to do and what not to do. So I would suggest that you consult with an attorney on that.
Can you court appoint me one and put
Unless
in
you're being
motions
charged,
if needed?
unless you're being charged with a crime, the court does not have the authority to appoint an attorney for you at public expense.